everyone, it's Nicole. Welcome to Nicole's place. Well, obviously I'm not in my kitchen. I'm actually in Nicaragua right now. I am on a mission trip with Samaritan's Purse, and this is part of their Operation Christmas Child mission. And I have a very special guest with me. This is Demo. He is one of the translators for this trip because most of the children here speak Spanish, and because we are serving the children and I don't speak Spanish, we have translators on the team with us. So today we just wanted to do a little interview. I wanted to, for my viewers, just to get a taste of what it's like in Nicaragua and what it's like serving for the mission in perspective of one of our translators. So welcome, Demo, to my channel. It's very nice for you to be here.
Thank you.
I just have a few questions written down, but it's just going to be a casual conversation.
Okay.
So can you tell everybody just a little bit about yourself and what is your role here at OCC and how you got started?
Well, first of all, thank you, Nicole, for to be part of this interview and to know a little more about the Samaritan Purse here in Nicaragua. First of all, I'd like to say that the way part of my job here in Nicaragua is to be an interpreter. Also, I will, also have a job of teaching English to this orphanage by the name of Remar, which I have about 25 kids, and I go twice a week. I go there Monday and Tuesdays, 3 and 6 hours per day. That's what I do. And also at home I have a group of 5 teenagers that are really interested in learning English, so that's what I do. The way that I was connected to Samaritan Purse is through a friend of mine by the name of LaRue. He's the one that introduces me to Mrs. Evelyn. She's the one that coordinated Samaritan Purse here in Nicaragua. So that was my connection. And this is I would say this is my 3rd trip working with Samaritan Purse, and it has been a great time working with these different teams that come from Canada, which I really enjoyed, and hopefully we can continue working with this organization.
I could definitely say that Demo has been a very special part of my trip personally. He connected with me in a way by being very honest and really telling his story to me, and despite everything that he's been through, he's still very happy to be here to serve, and I think it's very honorable. So what is your favorite part of being a part of the OCC mission?
Wow, that's like one of my favorite parts of the Samaritan Purse. It's when we start to go out and hand out the shoebox, which that has been a special moment for me to go with the children and with my friends that come from Canada, and to see how they just love to spend time with the people that come from Canada to come and serve the children. The children, they are just, they are happy to have a shoebox, but also to spend time with them and to know a little about each of one of them too. So, and it's very emotional. So because you see people laughing, people weeping, they're crying, they're bawling, and it has been this has been one of my favorite part, and I think this shoebox has a lot to say and to talk about. Just handing out this shoebox to the children, they are so blessed and they're so happy. Yes, most of these kids, they don't receive gift, and to someone from far away to come and just tell them so that we love you, this is it's very big impact in their life. So yes, Nicole, this is a special time for me. handling the shoebox. Yeah.
Being a part of the mission on the Canadian team, just you see the direct impact that the shoeboxes have on the children, because these shoeboxes are prepared by people all over the world, and they're distributed to the children in the community. And being one of, I packed shoeboxes during the Christmas time, but it feels very different when you actually see the children receive the gift. So it's also a special moment for me as well. There's just no words to explain it, and like Dema was saying, there's so much emotion that's wrapped up in this experience. You have no idea how many times I've cried already, like every single day from the time I was at the airport until today, this morning. I was just bawling my eyes off, and my skin is really irritated right now. So, I don't know how long I can stand this. Okay, let's move on. So you were saying how teams come and go, and teams are coming from different parts of the world. Do you find it hard to say goodbye when there are always different teams coming here, and they leave in about a week, and then another team comes in?
Yeah. Well, you know, first of all, I like working with people. Like, you know, it's something that, you know, I like doing, and to come and work with different people that comes and go, you know, sometimes I wish for them to stay a little more longer and get to know them better, and you know, but so life is, you know, they come, they go, other comes, and to me this has been like just building up like a network of my friendships, and I think it has been a special time, and just to get to meet and know people, and to share different experience, and you know where they come from, and where, you know, both, so we both share experience. And yes, Nicole, it's hard for me sometimes just to see you for a couple of days and then you leave and again going back home. But I know we're connected somehow, you know, through, you know, nowadays we have phones, we have Facebook and different, you know, and media of communication. So yeah, it's but still, the good part is that I get to know someone, and I know that I have a friend there, and that, you know, we can be in communication. Yeah.
Well, I don't even know how I'm gonna do it because I always stop myself from thinking about how many days I have left, because I think it's crazy how fast I got to know everybody and not only make a friend. I think I've really made family here. Just going through the experiences that we've had, I think because we're leaving on Saturday, I can't even imagine how difficult it is going to be for everybody. I guarantee you, we're all going to be crying our eyes out. Ugh, I can't even. But I think I've also learned a lot of lessons here. I think it's been more culture shock for me, and just realizing the differences, and like accepting that is very hard for me. And sometimes, like, I have other people on my team, and Demo and other translators comfort me about it, and like I feel very guilty sometimes. But yeah, it's been a great experience, and I'm so happy to have known you. And now I know I have family all over the world, and in Nicaragua it will always hold a special part in my heart. If there was one message that you would want the world to know about Samaritan's Purse and Operation Christmas Child, what would it be?
Yeah, just remember that that kids are very important, like for any society. You know, kids are not the future, but they're now. And what we need to do is just invest time. These kids, invest different resources that we can offer to these kids, because these kids, most of these kids here, like in Nicaragua, some of them, they don't have the privilege or the time to just have someone that share love with them, sit with them and spend time with them. They don't have that. Most of them, they're just working, because normally when we go out like in the rural areas, and those kids, they just work and study. But yes, kids are very, very, very important, and we need to spend time and as a model, because kids nowadays, like, anywhere you go, they see different models. And as Christian and as people that want to show His love, God love through us, I think it is very important, right? And they need hope. They need to know that someone loves them, and that someone cares for them, and that we are here for them to help them in any time.
I think one thing that I've learned from this trip and from the children themselves is that no matter how little or how much you have, the key in this society is really the relationships they have with the community. That's really the glue that holds everyone together. They help each other, and as long as they have each other, it's enough. And I think that's something I really have to learn, and to find peace within myself and cherish everybody that I love in my life. And it's been a great journey. I wouldn't have traded it for anything.
Yes. And I just really want to thank you, Nicole, for coming and spend time with children. You don't know how they receive that. It's what it made a great impact in their life. And to do this interview, I think it's very, very important, so people can know and understand the mission of Samaritan Purse, right? Their focus. Well, they have different areas, but the one that works with children, like shoebox, it's so important to us and to the children in this country. Thanks again, and for coming to Nicaragua. And really, this has been a pleasure to just talk a little about my country, my life, and experience. In fact, I'm married. I have a son. His name is Joshua, and also I have raised a niece. Today she's 19, and Joe, he is 15, so he is living with us now. So yes, this is my family there, and they do understand about my job here in this country, to work as a missionary in this country, to go and help other people.
Demo is such a great man, just like all the other translators. They have so much to teach us, and yeah, I wouldn't have traded it for anything, like I said. So yeah, thank you so much for having this interview with me. Really appreciate it. If you want to learn more about Samaritan's Purse and the Operation Christmas Child, I'll leave all of the information and the links down below in the description box. Please check it out. It's just a really great way to connect with the global community and learn about different needs that are out there. So thank you for joining me in this special edition of Nicole's Place, even though I'm not in Canada right now, and I guess I'll see you when I get back. Bye everyone.